What's up, guys? I'm a fish, and today I'm going to be continuing my What If Civilization Started Over series. In the last video, we had 3 new civilizations show up. We got this pink, purple, this magenta one, this light blue one, and then this aquamarine down here, or teal. I really don't know what the difference is between those two. Okay. Um, so what's gonna happen first? I don't know. Um, okay, hold on. Quick intermission. Things off because I have 0 original ideas. I'm just gonna. This nation right here is going to start expanding into uh, the Africa. Wow, I'm super good at speaking. Okay, and now I'm just going to erase all of this right here because all of the Arabian Peninsula has been discovered. What is this white dot over here? Hold on. Let me just do that. What is that white dot right there? Is that to the Red Sea a little more? As well as expand up here and cut off Egypt from expanding further into Arabia. And now, okay, the green team expands a little bit into Arabia. Let's see. Green team's also going to expand and reach over to the magenta team. Okay, okay, I'm gonna up the brush size a little bit. Oh, that looks good. Okay, that. How does it look? There's a little bit of white right there. Can't be the only one that sees that. Okay, well, there we go. It's fixed now. I think it's because I was using the recolor tool and not the color tool. Whatever, recolor is still more useful. Okay. A little bit of expanding down here and up here. Okay, now red team. In the comments of this video, why don't you guys tell me which nation so far is your favorite? That'd be interesting. Something for to give my viewers to do, so I can and then I can actually get comments. Yay! Okay, team's going to expand along. Okay, right. Yeah, the red team's gonna expand and cut off the light blue team from any further expansion into I'm just gonna say Turkey, or I was looking for whatever like this region is called. Oh, Anatolia. There it is. Okay. Yep. It just came to me. Okay, so the red team is going to prevent the light blue team from expanding further into Anatolia. And because of the Caucasus Mountains right here, can't really do much more expanding for the time being. Pink team's going to expand a little bit up here, but they're mainly going to focus on expanding into Arabia for some reason. Not least, Egypt is going to expand down and reach this lake right here. Actually, that's probably just part of the Nile River that shows up here. And for some reason, instead of while the rest of the Nile doesn't, but whatever. Okay. Now Egypt and the Aquamarine team now share a border. And if you didn't watch the last episode, and for some reason watching the third episode before watching the second episode, well, first of all, go watch the second episode, please. I need views. Second of all, the Aquamarine team um, is it's made up of people from Egypt. They lost a revolution in Sinai, um, and so they went down the Red Sea and landed right here and formed their own nation. And now they share a border with Egypt for them to invade. Yay, that's nice. Okay. Now that I've expanded all of the civilizations once, it is okay. Major city update time. We got a major city here, major city there and there, major city uh, right here, right there, right there. Actually, I don't like how that's so in a line. Like it was just a straight line. So they're all like same distance away from each other. So I'm gonna place that one right there. Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna put another one right there because I didn't give the magenta team any new cities. I didn't give the Aquamarine team any new cities either, but it's small, so it's excusable. All right, and now next things. Next thing is gonna happen. I'm not sure if you can see what I'm doing in the color wheel over here, but okay. New civilization time. A group of people from groups of people from the lime team and the blue team are going to come together and like go off to form their own nation down here. Um, actually, you know what? Maybe actually, okay, I've decided against this now. Not against the new nation, but okay, the blue team and the lime team, they don't share a border. They're not really that close to each other. There's a big desert between them. So never mind, not the blue team. People from the green team and red team, and maybe some people from the magenta team, I don't know. They're going to go down here and form their own nation in modern day Qatar. Wait a minute. I just realized a sin on this map. Can you see it? I'll zoom in a little bit for you. There's no Bahrain. There's no Bahrain. Oh, there's no Bahrain in this map. See if there's other islands. But yeah, they cut a lot of islands out. I guess it makes sense, but there's no Bahrain. This is a sin. You know what? I control the map here, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab white and make the brush size 2. We have Bahrain now. I'm not really sure how accurate that is, but whatever. At least we have some iteration of Bahrain. The world has been saved. Right, so anyways, okay, so this small nation's going to start out here, and I've decided I'm going to give them Bahrain too. Civilization's going to start right there. And then, you know how I said people from, originally said people from the line team and blue team? Well, since I decided that I was going to cut the blue team from that, I'm going to give them those people their own new civilization. It's going to be right here. I don't like how that I accidentally put that across. Okay, so we have 2 new civilizations. And now, um, you're not going to believe this, but a third new civilization is going to appear. To appear right here. Actually, I lied. Going to appear Right here. This new civilization uh in southwestern Turkey is here now. Don't know where I was going with that. Let me place down the capital city on top of that in case it ever becomes not the capital. Oh, I'm just going to expansion this place right here because I didn't give it that much land. For a quick intermission, I've come to the conclusion that I cannot expand this pink nation for the time being because whenever I try to recolor it, that happens. Well, like not recolor it, like add to it, that happens. And I can't just use the color tool that I use usually because um, I can't just use the color tool that I normally use to fix that because like when that happens and it reaches the edge, I can't fix that without disrupting the water. So yeah, I can't expand that for the time being. But I can expand this place because with this one and other nations, I could only when I do that, it only affects the border, not the entire nation. I don't know why it does that for that one, but it just does. Anyway, expansion time. Okay. So now a lot more nations actually border each other. So now there's more opportunity for uh, conflict. I'm stating this for no reason whatsoever. Okay, so now that there's more nations, there's a lot of nations that don't like these smaller nations existing. Like the green team, like this lime nation doesn't like the orange team's existence. Blue team doesn't like the pink team's existence. Egypt doesn't like the aquamarine team's existence. So, I think you can understand where this is going. War. Except not down here, up here. Red team doesn't like this nation existing. So they're going to kill it. Starts with some of the red team's troops occupying this. What is going? Dude, hold on. It's a blue country that borders the water. If I try to recolor it, it'll also recolor the water, which is not good. In case you didn't know, this just means I have to be really careful around the water. Okay. So yeah, it starts with the red team troops occupying the coastal area over here into the Caspian Sea. And then shortly afterwards, more troops push up and to capture the capital city. Some of the blue team has okay, it's mobilized, it's moving in to yeah, okay, yeah. It recaptures the capital, pushes down a bit, and then pushes down further into red team territory. Units, okay, the units in the east continue pushing and take back some of their homeland. Yeah, okay, so it's not looking very good for the light blue team. But that is when the green team then enters the war. You know this region that the red team took from them in the first episode? Yeah, they want that back. And maybe some sea access over here in the Caspian. That'd be nice. So yeah, the Lime team troops are going to push in next to from their capital, and because the red team was not prepared for this at all, so the green team is going to absolutely destroy the red team in the starting uh, times of the war. And they're going to push up and take this major city. Units over here are going to push and take coast. Because of this surprise invasion, units over in the blue team the red team's units in the blue team are forced to accidentally colored with the white there. Okay, um, they are forced to retreat, and they go back to um, yeah, team. So these units over here, they stay here. They're fighting for the capital, which they now occupy. But these units, they don't care. They keep pushing for the red team's capital, and they capture it. This is a this is a humiliating loss by the red team. They've lost their capital to one of the smallest nations here. You were probably expecting them to lose their capital to the green team. No, they lost it to the blue team, well, the light blue team, not this blue team. Some more green team soldiers push in the west here. Take all this claimed land. They push up and also meet with this lake with the light blue team. And it is at and okay, and the units up here push up and capture this city, and it is at this point where the red team surrenders. It's clear they're losing. They're not going to win. Just they're going to surrender here and hope that the green team, the light blue team, go easy on them, which they are not going to do in the slightest. So first, green team's going to retake all this land. They're gonna take this major city from the red team. Let me color all that in. And they're also going to take this land up here, so they now have sea access they now have access to the Caspian Sea. They also push almost up to that major city, just as a little reminder to the red team that they could easily take them over again. They could easily win again. And then they also take a little bit of land over here so they can continue expanding into Anatolia. Now, blue team's turn. They are going to claim all of this land. That they're going to take most of the red team's access to the Caspian Sea, leaving them with only that one port city. They're going to take all of this. And as the final straw in the peace deal, final act of the peace deal is um, this this city over here that they left alone is going to get its independence from the red team. It's a small little nation right there. So the red team was absolutely humiliated in this war. Now they are left down to only a single city, that being their capital. And yeah, they don't even have sea access anymore. They are the only landlocked nation everybody point and laugh at the red team. They're the only nation without sea access. I mean, I guess this team does. I mean, access to the Caspian, but that doesn't connect to the oceans. But still, they border water. This, I guess they'd have those lakes, but whatever. We don't count those because okay, because I want to laugh at the red team now. Everybody point and laugh. Ha, ha, ha. So this is what the world looks like now. Um, the red team has been brought down from the probably the strongest nation to one of the weakest. Um, yeah, I'd say the strongest now. Yeah, it's definitely either the Lime team or Egypt. Also, I need to. Oh, okay, I need to set that. It's the capital of that nation. The Lime team, I'm pretty sure has the most landmass. I think the Egyptians could beat them at the moment. Speaking of the Egyptians, the last event of this episode is going to be Egypt's invasion of this team right here. They thought this wasn't going to happen. Egypt knew as soon as they reached, as soon as they expanded and had a border with this nation, they were going to invade it. They don't like its existence. I stated this multiple times. So, that's exactly what happened. Egypt invades. Oh, yep, same issue with blue over here. Really careful around it. Okay. The Egyptians, they push in, and fortunately, there's not going to be anybody to come in and save the Aquamarine team this time. They just die. They just die. Oh. So that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you guys next week.